So here I have a Amazon device here, and we're just looking at the charging port here. I plugged it in, and I am getting about 300 milliamps charging. And if I wiggle it, it's a solid charge. So I don't think the issue's not the port, because as I'm wiggling the port here, you can see the current is not going down, so that means that that's not the issue. So we'll just try to turn it on here. Holding the power button. I'm not 100% sure how this thing turns on. It's charging okay. You can see the light and all that. We're getting 500 milliamps in there. Not 100% sure why it's not turning on. Yeah, let me just try. So I'm still not turned on. I'm holding the power button. It's still reading that she's taking 500 milliamps. So that's like a charging. So it's probably something to do with the internal components. Just reading online here, and it says to hold down the power button for 20 seconds. If that doesn't work, just let it charge for 3 hours, then try again. I'm just going to try that. I'm going to open it up. And then actually measure the voltage. So let's go around the outside here. So the back casing is just clip on, which I kind of prefer. It's more serviceable. You don't have to use the heat gun or anything like that. If you had a guitar pick, just kind of go around the outside. Okay. Got that. There we go. So that's the back casing. And okay, so let's test out the battery and see how much voltage it actually has. This battery should have 4.35 volts, and so let's see here. We're getting 3.7, so it is a little bit low. 3.7. Alright. We'll plug it. I'm going to try to do a hard boot reboot. That's when you disconnect the battery, just for a little bit. I've disconnected the battery, and then I'm going to hold the power button on right here. This is the power button here. Let's hold on for a bit. Okay, then we will reconnect the battery. I'm gonna plug it in. Just taking 500 amps. Okay. Let's see if we get some voltage coming in here. Yeah, you can see it's 3.8, so it is charging. It is charging. So I'm just gonna let it charge for a couple hours, and then we'll see how. Then I'll retry to turn on. So it still doesn't turn on. Huh. It is kind of charging the battery because I disconnect the battery. And I'm just gonna reconnect it. And then it starts charging again. But it doesn't show any charging light on the front. Let's test. Okay. We'll test a couple of these components here. Nope, we're not reading any short. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna try resetting it. I don't know. So the other thing that I'm doing is if you shine a flashlight on the screen, see if it turns on, because maybe we have a faulty backlight. But I don't see any picture at all, so it's not that. I don't see a charging port, so it's basically a bad circuit board component. Yeah, I don't know how easy that is to repair. I'm injecting some voltage in there, and we can try to turn it on, but she's still not turning on. So you could replace this main board, maybe, possibly, I don't know. Take off this, find the components. They're kind of sealed in these casings. So if anyone knows specifically where on this motherboard maybe there's a capacitor or something that is common to go. You can put it in the comments. Yeah. So I'm reading 3.8 for the voltage on the battery. It doesn't seem to be draining. Let me just test out a couple more of these components. So we have this resistor here. This guy's okay. Yeah. Doesn't look that easy to take off this. Yeah. So hopefully this has fixed your problem. If it has, give a thumbs up and subscribe. Also, I am an author as well on Amazon. So if you want to support the channel, you can go to amazon.com or .ca and type in my name. It's Benjamin Newson. And I've just recently published a couple books. My very first novel is called Heart of Stone. It's an interesting story about the end times, and this guy's having dreams, and then his dreams become real in a science fiction novel. I also have other book called Unlocking Your Mind about memory tricks for studying techniques, as I'm a teacher, so several years there. And Over the Great Wall, I've written about my life experiences 7 years abroad in China. So have a good day, and I'll see you in the next repair video.